Hey guys, today I want to narrow our foot focus and talk about a specific condition called plantar fasciitis. Now, most of you probably have heard of it, maybe know what it is, or at least know that it is very, very painful. So what is it exactly? It's a condition where the plantar fascia in your foot becomes inflamed and you get excruciating pain at the base of your heel. Now, you can also get pain anywhere along the inside arch of your foot as well. And the pain is usually at its worst in the morning and will gradually go away as you take more and more steps. So what is plantar fascia? Well, it's very densely woven fibers that go between our muscles, and it goes from our heel all the way to our toes. It's a huge shock absorber for the entire body, and it also helps maintain that inside arch of our foot. So how does it actually get inflamed? Well, it's common when we put too much stress on the fascia too quickly. Any repetitive stress to the feet over time can cause it. Some examples include increasing your training too quickly. For example, a person who isn't used to running that much, but then they sign up for a half marathon and go run it the next week. Without properly training and building up that running endurance, your feet are the same way. If you don't build up the stress that you're putting on that foot with the excess running, it's going to start to break down the plantar fascia. Another similar example would be someone who gained weight rapidly. The foot isn't used to all the excess weight and pressure it's carrying around, therefore also causing harm to the plantar fascia. So I'm going to give you a few things that you can do at home to help alleviate this pain, and then I'll also tell you how we can start rebuilding the plantar fascia and get you out of this pain for good. First, take a lacrosse ball, frozen water bottle, golf ball, really anything of that matter, and we're going to run it under our feet. Stop at tender areas along the arch and even put more weight on it by leaning forward into that pain. This will be a hurt so good kind of feeling. Next, take a seat and put your fingers between each of your toes, almost like you're holding hands with your toes. This in and of itself can be a huge stretch, but once you get used to it, start stretching forward, backward, side to side. You'll really feel it on that arch. Another way to stretch out the plantar fascia is to put your toes against a wall and lean forward. Finally, you can find a step and a towel. You're going to put the towel under just your big toe and then perform calf raises. The towel is just increasing the stretch of that plantar fascia. But if this is too hard, an isometric calf raise where you just hold at the top is also a good place to start. If you come into our office with this condition, we will focus on breaking up the scar tissue of that plantar fascia using a variety of different techniques. We'll use myofascial release, instrument-assisted soft tissue, and we'll even tape up that foot to support the arch while your plantar fascia is healing. In addition, we do a lot of rehab to start activating the muscles and strengthening them to get that plantar fascia strong again. I hope these help alleviate some of your foot pain so you can say goodbye to it for good.